Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Dakota Jones before the UROC 2013. Dakota, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't raced as much this year.
Why is that?
I've been doing some other things. I did a lot of climbing. I went to Alaska for about a month in the spring. And then I did the San Juan Solstice 50-mile race. That's like kind of the only race that I really focused on and done this year. And then I went to Rainier. I climbed Rainier.
Yeah.
We made a video about that. It's cool. You should check it out. Yeah, Cliff Bar. Thank you. And in late July, I went to the Bugaboos in Canada and climbed some granite up there. And then we put on our Reese Rulin and I directed our own race in Telluride. And so I haven't raced as much, but feeling good. I've been training a lot.
Yeah, you're feeling amped up and eager. Yeah,
totally. I mean, it's exciting to be back in the thick of it and like to go out and like it's kind of a home course, but you know, it's not. I haven't raced a ton. I mean, I guess I've never raced on these trails, but I do know these mountains pretty well, and it's cool to be here. And I live in Boulder now, which is pretty close. So,
did you get up and run any of the course before?
Yeah, I probably ran about half the course before the race, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's a little snowy.
Yeah, obviously you like you do enjoy the mountain stuff, the stuff that you've done in the San Juans and around everywhere else, but you've been training a little specifically for this race.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, I've been doing like interval stuff for like since I got a coach. I work with Jason Coop. He coaches me. He's awesome. But so I do a lot of interval stuff for that, for speed. But this race, you know, it's fast. I kind of signed up for it mainly because of the competition.
Yeah.
I knew everybody would be here. But like getting on the course, like it's cool. There's some really neat sections.
What are your favorite parts of it?
Like you get to come over the 10-mile range, which is just to our left here, covered in snow and clouds. Yeah.
We're a pan to that right now.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
Yep. So we get to come over that, and that's over 12,000 feet. That's on the high point of the course. And that'll be really neat. And before that, you go up Breckenridge Mountain. I mean, it's a lot of trail. The part that I'm not super excited about is the bike path. You know, there's like the interstate with two highways, and we go right up the center. Not that sweet, but I guess that's the goal of the race, is to like create a course that doesn't really favor anybody. And so it is at altitude, but still, I think they do that pretty well. And the next part over Vail Mountain into Minturn and back over to Vail, that's really cool up there. Lots of really cool views.
Yeah, I imagine at some points on the course you can almost see over like Leadville Base in that area. In the 10-mile range, can you? I
don't think you can see Leadville, but you can see the Mount of the Holy Cross.
Okay.
And you can see down to Camp Hale with the 10th Mountain Division trained, and you can see a lot of cool stuff. And the trees are just going off right now, and with the snow, it's so special.
Yeah, yes, tomorrow's going to be a pretty
spectacular day.
Spectacular,
and cold.
And cold. Yeah.
It's okay. I got
warm
like
clothes. Most of the races you've done haven't been particularly cold. I mean, with the Hard Rock can be bad weather, but
yeah, it's not that cold. Hard Rock
no.
It's usually nice. San Juan Solstice was warm. Last year we did a race in Spain called Cabals del Vent, which was kind of nuking on us all day. That was miserable. I mean, it's an awesome race, but it was cold. And so, yeah, it definitely adds another element to the mix.
Add a layering system tomorrow?
Yeah, I might have 2 or 3 shirts on. Yeah, and some gloves.
You know, you're going to be starting below freezing for sure. And then go up to the ridge immediately and be even colder.
11,000 feet, yeah.
But later in the day, it's supposed to be a beautiful
it's cool because you also don't have to carry as much water. And you're not going to get as thirsty. I mean, you got to drink water, but I mean, if it's hot out, you got to carry a lot more water than if it's cool. So that's a blessing, I think.
Clearly, there's going to be snow on the course and a couple inches up high.
Yeah.
What are you going to do footwear-wise?
I'm going to wear shoes for sure.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I usually do. And I think I'm going to wear Rogue Racers. Montreal Rogue Racers is kind of my normal shoe for racing. It's not super great in snow. It's more of a road or racing flat, but I don't think there's that much snow. I don't think it's going to be as big a deal, and hopefully I don't regret that.
You were the last guy to beat Killian in Ultra.
Is that true?
That is, I believe, true.
Oh no, that's the one thing I got going for me. Yeah, the likelihood of that happening tomorrow is slim. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm gonna do my best. I want to kick his ass. That's what I'm here for. But he's really strong. Okay. So I think I'm fit. Yeah. I've been training really hard. I'm rested. I haven't raced too much. I'm fired up, psyched, ready to go. And that's the best part. Is a guy like Killian, Cameron Clayton, Rob Carr, Sage Kennedy, this dude Paul Hamilton. I don't know. Lots of people are going to be here that are super fast, and that's the best part of racing, is competing against that competition. And I think I'm fit. I think I can do well. We'll see what actually happens, but I'm ready to charge.
Yeah. Do you know if Paul's actually running? Because
I don't know if Paul's actually running. Okay. He told me he was going to run. He's really fast. He won our race. He's a guy from Fort Collins.
He also won the rut.
He won the rut
2 weekends ago. Have to double check, and haven't seen him on the entrance list.
Oh, really?
So.
Okay, you told me he was, but he's strong.
Cool. So there's really, you know, a mountain-centric portion, the road paved bike path portion, and then another mountain section. Do you sort of go with the flow with that, or do you try to make contact with whoever's leading?
Yeah, they're gonna go out hard tomorrow. It's competitive. Everybody's fired up, and it's a steep climb right off the bat, like really steep. And it's not that long, but it's really steep. And so everybody, I bet people are gonna run that. It's just like, it's so funny.
So I mean, there were some good runners at San Juan Solstice, but you ran in front and ran alone for a while. So
I don't expect to do that tomorrow.
How are you going to be able to control? You know, you are fired up. You're rested.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, these guys, they're fired up. They're rested. They're fit too. I think that for this, I mean, I don't intend to run off the front at all. That's not really my style usually. I would like to just maintain a good pace. This is a long race, like 100K. It'll be like 8 to 8.5 hours probably for the winner, and it's a long time to be going. So I don't see any reason to try to like sprint through the first 20 miles. I feel like if I can run within my limits and keep tabs on the front guys a little ahead, that makes me feel good about it. Yeah, and then like try to catch up later in the race.
You were signed up for Ultra Trail de Mont Blanc and decided not to run that. Any reasons for that?
Yeah, I didn't do UTMB because I didn't really feel like I was fit enough for that, since we directed a race on August 10th in Telluride, and that's a lot of work. It was awesome. We had a good time, but it took a lot of work, and it was just kind of a lot of work right at the point where I needed to be training a lot for UTMB, and it just ended up sacrificing training to put on the race, which was worth it, but I just didn't have the confidence in my training, and that's a race that I want to go to and feel confident in. So,
you feeling confident now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, best of luck out there this weekend, Dakota.
Man.
Thanks.
Yeah. This year.
It's a bonus question, Dakota. Is that awesome or what?
Yeah, well, I'd say, in my opinion, that's awesome.
Yeah. I'd back you up on that.
Pine trees, changing aspens and snow. It's pretty cool.